All right, before we begin, we have a lot of sponsors to thank.
Yay.
That's a good thing. That is a great thing. Let's start off by thanking our newest sponsors. Let me turn the page. All right, Jayco Contracting. This is Cliff Bratcher, gutter and roofing specialist. You can call Cliff 7 days a week. I said, when can people call you? I said, call me 7 days a week, 770-316-3876. Fully licensed by the Pink Panther, triple platinum certified with Owens Corning, free gutter guard with roof replacement, something we need actually. Satisfaction guaranteed, commercial and residential. More information, check it out. Jayco or Jacko contracting.com, Jaco.
Every single day. Let's go every single day.
Yeah,
That's
thank you,
lot.
Cliff. 770-316-3876. And let's also welcome JHM Land Solutions to the podcast. Family-owned grading, land clearing, mulching, and tree company represents, by the way, if you're wondering what JHM represents, it's Jeremy, Hunter, and May Lee, the three kids.
I hope the kids would come and do our mulch.
No joke. Landowners, homeowners, businesses wanting to turn their property into usable space, land clearing, grading, mulching, tree work, servicing Georgia, Alabama, and Tennessee. You can see them and get a hold of them on Facebook, JHM Land Solutions, or you can call 770-274-9120. That's 770-274-9120. Solutions for your outdoor space. Isn't that great?
I need all the mulch.
Alternate Power Solutions. Family owned and operated, a Generac generator dealer founded in 2012, offering sales, service, installation, and repair of automatic home standby and portable generators. Every single one of you, when you become a customer of Alternate Power Solutions, gets an upgraded warranty, free monitoring, and a service contract. That's awesome. A-plus rating with the BBB, 770-853-7571. Let's do that again, 770-853-7571, or you can go to poweringeorgia.com.
I feel like everybody in Florida also needs a generator.
No joke. Rachel Guy Real Estate, that's you.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, she can be your guy. Look at that smiling, beautiful face on camera.
Hey, I'm that guy.
If you're looking to sell or buy a house in Florida or Georgia, 404-797-4600, or you can email her, iamrachelguy@gmail.com, iamrachelguy@gmail.com.
You can find me. We can find houses.
Yeah, don't get weird on those emails, though. FBC Insurance, servicing Alabama, Colorado, Florida, Georgia, Indiana, Kentucky, North Carolina, Ohio, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, Texas, Utah, and Virginia. Perfect for new homeowners, or if you're just looking to reshop those current insurance policies, which you should do.
Those fellas work hard.
Yeah, whether it's for your home, flood, auto, motorcycle, boat, recreational vehicle, or it's just a personal policy, 888-308-1841, or you can email them info@fbcinsuranceservices.com. Get a quote online, too, at fbcinsuranceservices.com. Tell them I sent you. Need help? Get help. Dr. David Markwell, markwelltherapy.com with Ridgeline Counseling. If you're in Georgia, 3 locations where you can pop into. One across from Sprayberry High School in Sandy Plains in East Cobb. Marietta near the Square in McKaysville, just outside of Blue Ridge. But he also does virtual sessions. So email him directly, ridgelinecounseling@gmail.com.
Or if you're an empty nester and have some mom issues that you got to work through, Dr. Markwell is the best.
He is the best. The Mad Dog Manny Aurora litigates all over the United States. Based out of Georgia, they are criminal defense, white-collar crime, DUI, drug offenses. TheAuroraLawFirm.com and Inspect All Pest Services. Providing the highest quality termite, pest, and wildlife control, InspectAllServices.com. Taking care of you in Metro Atlanta and the surrounding areas. They'll also take care of your insulation, pressure washing, gutter maintenance, and more. And thanks to Inspect All Pest Services and Alternate Power Solutions for being our sponsors for Podcast Imports 3, which, by the way, those tickets going fast. You can go to thebaileyshow.com if you would like to join us Saturday in October 12th.
Oh, we're so excited. It's going to be so much fun.
And
Don't miss it.
I got to get a longer bed now that I get more sponsors. And if you would like to sponsor the shows, please reach out to me, thebaileyshow.com, and we'll have a conversation. Just like I told you, I've been busy talking to people. All right, let's begin.
Go ahead and leave a comment about how you deal with your children leaving home while I recover.
Hi,
Honey, I raised the kids.
Our kids leaving the nest is never easy. So in order to cope, Jason and Rachel have decided to share the journey of their kids, Caleb and Ariel, or Bees as most know her. Follow the story in this podcast.
Honey, I raised the kids.
All right, there it is. Honey, I Raised the Kids, episode 23. Thanks for being here. My name's Jason Bailey. Right there, that's my beautiful, lovely wife, Rachel Guy. Together,
Hey, y'all.
we are Ray J.
Hey, that's us.
We're Ray J.
Forever for the rest of your life. And there's Tuna.
And we got Tuna on camera in her little Rammer Jammer outfit.
It's Rammer Jammer Day.
A little messy,
Official.
little messy behind you on camera. So if you're watching the full episode on the Bailey Show YouTube channel, behind you is messy. You got pictures still on the floor. I think I got.
We'll get to that tomorrow, but we got Tuna on camera. I got no bra on today. It's a good day.
Oh, there you go. That's what the title. That's what the title of this episode will be called.
No bra on
Ca-
Saturday.
No bra on camera. No bra on camera. This is a big week for numerous reasons. You'll hear it throughout the week on the BS. I was talking about it last week, but just a heads up, got some big announcements to make. One about the expansion of the podcast. These will all come down on Friday. I think the way that I'm going to do it, and also the announcement of Podcast and Pours 4, which you're going to be really excited about. Really excited about. Like, everything is so well organized, and the people that I'm doing this with, this is going to be big, and
It's gonna be huge.
it could be even bigger
Y'all don't even know. It's so awesome.
if we find out something this week, which we have no control over. Anyway, so that's all coming down on Friday. But in the podcast world, we obviously record early and then we release it. So but because of one of the announcements, actually both of the announcements, and who I'm going to be working with, there's another medium out there that's going to be involved in this. So, and it'll be announced through their platform as well. So I think what I'm going to do, and we'll see how cool you two peers, and two peers, by the way, if you don't know what a two peer is, those are the people that support all the shows. They subscribe to the podcast. I've always promised you exclusive stuff. You get it first, and so on and so forth. Like I do with the subs for stubs, so the free tickets for Podcast and Pours 3, and it'll be the same thing for 4. So I think what I'm going to do is
Sneak peek.
Yeah, well, we're going to have an episode released on Friday with the special guest, somebody that, well, it's the lead singer of the band that is going to be headlining.
It's so hard not to tell.
I'm
so much fun.
I'm trying not to get caught up on my words. So it's the lead singer of the band that's going to be national band, big band, that'll be and could have some interesting news to share this week. That will be headlining Podcast and Pours 4. And I'm going to be recording that early in this week. And, this is all subject to change if something happens and you can't do it or whatnot. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to release it to subscribers at midnight Friday.
Ooh.
Right? So,
Yeah.
or 11:59 Thursday. And then I will, because I need the mass audience to hear this. And look, I have a certain amount of subscribers. I would love for the mass audience to be the subscribers, but that's not the case. And
Everybody's got to hear it.
and then I will release it to everyone else later that day.
Yeah. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah. So you guys will get it first.
Yeah.
And-
But you can't, you have to be like, haha, I know, y'all don't know.
yeah, you could,
Don't tell. Don't spoil a secret.
well, I don't know. I guess you can.
fine.
Yeah. If you tell, then
Ruiners.
people won't want to listen, but you know what I
Ruiners.
mean? So I don't know. You guys can do what you want, but some of you all like to share secrets and stuff, and I don't.
Tell your friends.
You get told some intel within the circle, and then you go and you blab it out, and I don't like that.
Rude.
I don't like that at all. So anyway, what is this that we're drinking? I thought I was going to be a fan. I don't know if I am.
It's a orange creamsicle Vizzy.
Okay, so orange creamsicles, that's my jam.
I know. I was so excited when I saw it in the store. I was like, done. Bought.
The aftertaste, not good.
It tastes like an orange peel and not so much cream pop.
Okay, I have a different analogy.
It's more orange peel. and not what?
This
Okay.
this tastes like my mom smell when she would come home drunk when I was a kid.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What was your mom drinking? I want to know. It wasn't orange cream pop.
It wasn't Vizzy.
It wasn't Vizzy.
No, she was a whiner.
But what kind of wine? I need to know. Joan, call Joan.
No,
She's not up right now.
That's not a compliment, by the way.
Well, but I want to know because
That's not a compliment.
Now I know this taste. I want to know what the smell.
Yeah.
I want to know.
You know, it's funny when you're younger, and you drink and you don't quite have a taste for alcohol. And then, you get older into your teens, late teens. In my case, I started drinking when I was 12.
Watch me spit it all over myself.
Yeah. And then you get in your 20s, and then it's your party days and whatnot. And you'll drink anything that's going to get you drunk. And then as you get older, you have an acquired taste, unless you're an alcoholic, of course.
So I feel like it's more boys that drink anything that can get their hands on.
I agree with that.
They will drink freaking gasoline. If you're like, here, have a Mad Dog. Okay. Have a Four Loko. Okay. Let me pound this.
Yeah.
It literally tastes like gasoline. It's disgusting.
I'd agree with that. So I bring this up because, if you thought that we were going way off topic of I thought this was about empty nesters, it is. And that's kind of what the episode's going to be about this week.
Surprise.
Is our daughter.
Your daughter's in college.
Beezers.
Yeah.
As we like to call her.
Little baby bees.
Baby bees. Her and her mother, let me explain this to you. Her and her mother have a very special relationship. Very, very special. Bees tells Rach everything.
She is my bestie.
And I don't expect her to tell me those things. I'm, one, a male. Two, I'm a stepfather. And
it doesn't have anything to do with you being a stepfather. It's just we're ladies. She's my girl.
yeah, it's right. It's a relationship a mother and a daughter has.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very, very special relationship. And I'm sure many of you listening right now, you probably have the same relationship with your daughter, just as probably fathers have with their sons. And so I get some information after the fact. I actually
in the car sideways. Oh yeah. By the way.
Actually, if I want information, I have to be sneaky about getting information.
Were you being sneaky today?
I was being a little sneaky. So I have to kind of poke and prod and throw little feelers out there.
Just tell you.
And there's a way that I can do this where I get the answer, or just an answer, the truth. But if you treat it like you're very nonchalant about it, she's pregnant. That's great.
What? Oh my God, no.
She's not. She's not. But if I were to say something like, you know what, if she were pregnant, I'd be totally cool with it, when I wouldn't be. But if I say that, then it softens the blow. And if I know something, Rach would come back and be like, I'm so glad you feel that way. She's pregnant.
You're tricky. No.
Am I right?
I mean,
yes,
you
yes.
are. It is your delivery of how, you handle it. If you're chilling cool, then I'm like, all right, let's talk about it. I just spill the beans.
So I find out today.
Today, hold on. It's a very big day.
It's a very big day.
Her first.
Okay, well, hold on. Hold on.
Go.
So the entire weekend was big for her because she's gone to class. It's the first couple of weeks been big. She's gone to class. She did the rush thing for sorority life. And then she gets to go to her first football game at Alabama, SEC world, right?
Such a big deal.
So it's huge.
Yeah.
And I know many of you think that I'm naive when it comes to my daughter. And you think that I don't think she does certain things. You'd be right. You would be absolutely correct.
Yeah. She's an angel.
Whether I'm purposely naive or I'm forcefully naive, I choose to be naive, which I think that's more the case. She's my daughter. She's my little girl. She's my princess. When she calls her 8-year-old, or when she was 8, her picture pops up on my phone.
I know, and it like kills me every time.
So for me to see these outfits that I see her on and TikTok, and
she's stunning, absolutely stunning, gorgeous.
she's beautiful, and I wish she was a little 8-year-old chubby girl. I really do.
We can't put her back in Baby B's.
I wish I could. Little pigtails. I remember the first time we went and looked for bras, ninny nets, I called them. We're at Target. I miss those days.
We don't wear bras anymore.
Yeah, right.
Out the window.
Yeah, it's all sports. Anyway, so I find, again, I know it's happening. I know it's eventually going to happen. She's in college.
Mm-hmm.
I just want her to be safe.
Of course.
And she's drinking, she's, when I say she's drinking,
she's not a lush. She's going out to the bars and hanging out with her girlfriends. She is living college life and having a great time.
Okay. So that's what I worry about. I want to know what it's like to get blackout drunk.
So I don't think that you have to worry about that on that side of things with her, just because in conversations she does drink, but she doesn't drink to get belligerent or blackout or, she's not one of those girls. And the conversation was, I'm out with my friends. I'm having a great time. I'll have a drink or two. She wants to keep her wits about her, probably because I watch the Crazy Bitches channel and have scared the ever living hell out of all of these girls. And I'm like, somebody's going to put something in your drink. Somebody's going to you're getting roofied and somebody's taking you home and it's going to be a problem. We'll never see you again. No, that's not going to happen. So we have to be smart about how we, hydrate and eat food and drink the proper amount and contain yourself. Keep your wits about you when you are out in public so that you know what is going on around you. Now, that being said, she has gone out and they have these all the little university bars on campus. And she sees all of the sloppy girls, and they're all pretty girls because she goes to it's a southern school.
Pretty girl.
Yeah, they're all pretty girls. But she sees the sloppy girls that are the ones falling down and, need help walking home, and just they look a disaster, melty face by the end of the night, and it doesn't matter what age you are, it happens. And she says, Ma, I don't want to be one of those. I don't want to do that. I don't want to look like that. Ew. So I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I worry about. It's like if I were to categorize what I worry about with her at 19 drinking, the number, because I do trust her and I don't think that she'll put herself in a predicament where she's not going to be able to control herself, but I went to college, I partied. I've seen girls.
You started drinking at 13.
12. Pay attention, focus.
Oh.
I said it earlier.
Whoa.
Yeah. And but I don't think she'll do that. I really don't. And I know, there you go. Rolling your eyes. You're listening right now. You're rolling your eyes. I can see your eyes rolling as you're listening to me speak. I can hear your eyes rolling. Is that a thing? I'm hearing your eyes roll.
I agree with you, babe.
Okay. Well, I don't think that she'll get there.
No.
My biggest fear is somebody putting something in her drink.
Yeah, there are some fraternities that don't have great reputations that do that. But all of the girls know, and they all know. They all say, no, you don't take a drink at this. You don't go to these parties, and you don't take drinks from these people, and you don't do this. And they've all got rules. And the girls are like, nope, don't do that. Nope, you don't go there. Nope, we're not doing that. They're way smarter than we were back in the day.
I hope so, because
We're just like, sure, thanks. Sure, thanks. I'll take that. I'll try one of these. You want me to finish your drink? Absolutely. Oh, you put a little something in my drink? Okay, let's do it.
Yeah. That's my biggest, one of my biggest fears was getting that phone call. I was roofied. Something happened. I know who it is. I would drive 9 hours in 2 and
a murder.
Yeah. I would see red. There would be no other question about it. That person would have to not be around for a while.
And I think she also knows that. She is very well aware of that.
Yeah, I've always told Ariel, I said, if you like me being around, don't put yourself in bad positions. Don't put yourself in a bad situation.
I will go to jail for you.
Yeah. I think when when Ariel first started dating, I said to her, do you like me? And she says, yeah. I said, yeah. I said, do you love me? Yeah. Do you like me being around? Yeah. Okay. Well, if you like me being around, don't put yourself, Ariel, in bad situations, because what will happen is the boy that is a part of this bad situation,
gone.
He won't exist.
Nope.
And I'll have to go away for a very long time. So think about that before you make a bad decision.
I think it was a very effective talk.
I think it was good too.
It was a good dad talk.
That's like good. That's great parenting. That's like reverse parenting psychology.
It worked.
It worked.
Yeah, she makes good choices.
She make good choices.
Well, that's what I say to her that's what I say to the girls when they go out. Make good choices.
Make good choices.
And they're like, okay.
Yeah, make good choices. So I'm not as freaked out as I thought I would. Because this is, by the way, for you listening, this is the first time I've ever heard that she's had a drink of alcohol. This is the first time ever. And truth be told,
she's in college.
When we were dropping her off at college and one of her roommates' parents were there, we went and got a bottle of wine and some alcohol and came back, and we thought that we were going to have some drinks with the parents and this and this and that. And I noticed that there was like this little wine cart.
They have a little bar cart.
They have a little bar cart with bar stuff. And I was like, okay, well, I can't say anything with her roommates doing everything. Maybe they're 21. I have no idea. But we left the wine, and I felt uncomfortable about doing that. I was like, we just left wine at our daughter's condo. I was like, who am I right now? But I didn't say anything because I didn't want to be that guy. I didn't want to be that dad.
Well, that dad, the other dad and the other mom were like, our kid likes wine. It's cool.
I know. Yeah. What else did they say? They said something else too about when she drinks wine. And they made
It's been an extended period of time, like through high school and college.
Yeah, they made an odd comment that I thought was odd. I guess I'm just like this really stuck in the mud conservative guy, but
it is because you were drinking at 12.
I know that's the shittiest part about this whole thing.
That's why it's really odd.
Is I can't say a damn thing.
No.
Because I was such a bad person.
You were a bad kid.
I wasn't bad to like people, but I was
you just did a lot of bad things. You were a really bad kid, and she's a really good kid. At least she's doing these things in college like when she's supposed to.
Right. Yeah. I was doing them in middle school.
Yeah, that's terrible.
I know.
I wasn't doing those things in middle school.
I know. But I've never roofied anyone. That's horrible.
Well, that's good.
Have you ever been roofied?
One time, yes.
Did you do it?
Sometimes I like to roofie myself.
Did you really?
I don't know. I did not roofie myself.
So a guy roofied you?
Yeah.
Did he take advantage of you?
No.
Oh, you did.
I was with friends, and they took me home.
But did they find the guy?
I don't know.
Oh, so you just went to a bar and somebody roofied you and you
Yeah.
I know.
It happens
all
the time.
This is what I'm telling you. I don't know anything. No, we've been together 13 years. This is the first time I'm learning about this.
But I mean, sometimes you roofie yourself if you it happens sometimes.
So what was it like? How did you know you were roofied?
because I blacked out.
Really?
Yeah, it's like it's not a good thing.
No.
But it happens all the time.
Were you
Downtown Orlando.
Was that where you were?
Yeah.
Were you Dumbo and you had your drink?
No, I had my hand on my drink and I was standing here. And it's crazy too because it doesn't matter if you have your hand on your drink and you're like standing at the bar, you're like right there. They're so tricky and sneaky at how they can get things in your drink and you just don't know. But like then during that time, it was the time of the bombs. Grape bombs, cherry bombs, all the bombs.
Yeah.
Like, I can't smell Red Bull. It's so disgusting. What? Probably why.
So you probably took a bomb from a guy and he roofied you?
I don't know. It was there. I was out with a bunch of my girlfriends.
Yeah.
And that it happened. I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's absolutely
and then
crazy.
They took me home, and that's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sucks. And they have no idea, like no guy was trying to hit on you or follow you or anything?
No, we were having a great time.
I think there's like guys out there that just do it for fun.
Probably. Like just to watch and see what happens.
That's absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
I can't believe that. That sucks. I never knew that.
Yeah.
I'm glad nothing like if you were to bust out on this like a podcast, you tell them like, oh yeah, I didn't tell you this happened to me. I'd be like, oh my God.
Yeah. No. I mean,
should have kept my mouth shut.
Sorry, it was a really long time ago.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have some memory issues.
I'm a positive person and I'm an optimist. I've never been roofied, so that means you're prettier than me.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah. I mean, only the pretty ones get roofied.
All right. I got roofied.
You know,
I didn't get taken advantage of, though. What does that mean?
Thank God. I would be so disgusted.
God.
It's different for a guy.
Do you want me to roofie you?
Kind of, yeah.
All right.
Let's see what happens. Film it and show it to me later. See what happens.
Sneaky. Oh, I'm gonna do it.
We shouldn't even joke about it. You know, I made a joke. I made that almost that same joke when I was in California, and there was like, it was funny. There's this one complaint email that came in there's a couple, but one in particular, and the way that more
than a couple.
The boss guy, this fat dude that was my boss, he read it, and there was this other guy, this fat dude that did like voiceover stuff for the station, and so I'm sitting in a room with two fat people, and he reads the email, and they both laughed, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool that they thought it was funny. I thought it was funny too, you know. I was like, I've been in some rooms where like, we need to take this very seriously. We need to take this very seriously. I'm like, well, you don't need to take that seriously.
It's not that serious. Everything is not that serious.
No.
It's a joke. It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, those are the very serious people and the people that are, like, butthurt all the time. They're going to die early with lots of regrets.
Well, no, here's how it plays. You have different tiers of the sensitive. You have
California.
Yeah. Well, you have people that are sensitive because they feel they need to be sensitive.
Sure.
They're jokes. That's just idiotic. I don't even want to talk about that. Mm-hmm. Not even worth my time. But you do have people in which it took me a while to understand this, but being in radio for as long as I'd been in radio, I did understand it. There are people that will have a problem with a joke because you hit a personal button. You don't do it on purpose. You're not being malicious, but you make you make a cancer joke. They just lost their mother of cancer. It's going to hit a certain way for them.
There's nothing you can do about that.
There's nothing I can do. And I can appreciate their anger, putting it on me because they're angry right now. Mm-hmm. I get it. Totally get it.
They need an outlet.
And they need an outlet. I'll never, like the people that are just sensitive because they feel like the Redskins was just a horrible name. Are you Native American? No, but I used to watch Indians on television. I mean Native Americans on television. You know, those are the people I'm talking about.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Just stop. But the people that have a personal touch to it, I get it. I get it and I understand
of course.
it. So,
and you know, if they need some way to
anyway,
release
the roofie thing.
So what you're saying is, yes, I can roofie you.
Yes, you can roofie me.
Excellent. Thank you for permission.
So she went out this weekend. She did her first football game. She went out. She did some drinking, you know. But here's the good thing. I'll tell you this, and this is why I'm kind of cool with it all, is that she continuously and constantly texts Rach the entire time.
She does.
So I'm seeing pictures at the game. She's with her friends. So like she texts her mother way more than the average kid does at college.
She does.
We also have that Life 360 app.
I know when she's getting home.
Which I got to tell you, you go, well, I don't need the Life 360 app. I've got Find My iPhone. Life 360 blows Find My iPhone out of the water.
Life 360 is a beast.
I even pay extra, whatever I pay extra. I don't even know how much I pay.
It's worth it.
And I don't even know what I paid for, but
it's fine.
I paid for it, and I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
I know when my daughter's phone needs to be charged.
That's so worth it because that stresses me out.
And I got on her the other day. I sent her this long text and explained to her that she's experiencing new things, and it's exciting, and her life is moving very, very fast, that she has to keep her core and remember the basics, or all these other things won't come into place.
She let you have that conversation with her, and she didn't want to come back and tell you that she does have, just so you know, and your all of your talks have worked, those little power packs. She has a little baby one that's like mini, and it sticks to the back of her phone, and she does have that with her. She takes it out with her. She charges it and takes it out with her just in case.
Okay, that's great. Her phone was on 1%. She didn't use it.
Oh, I know. I did say that. But she said, I wasn't going to let it die. I'll plug my power pack in. I have it with me.
Well, she needs to plug it in at 10% at least.
Okay.
Or 20%.
I agree with you.
Or 30%, not at 1%.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I agree.
So, she did all these things, and because of the constant texting that I saw, it made me feel better. Yeah. And I really do think this. I think that she knows that we, and I'm even going to say especially me, are extremely concerned.
Yes.
And I don't think that Ariel, most importantly, well, she wants to stay safe. She's a smart girl.
Yeah.
But I don't think she wants to disappoint us.
I agree with that.
Because we're talking about a girl that has never been grounded.
Ever.
She's never been in trouble.
Never.
Okay. And it's not because she's good or she's a great manipulator or
she's just a good kid.
She's just a good kid,
Yeah.
And so the disappointing us, just as, and truth be told, I don't want to disappoint her.
Yeah.
As a parent, I don't want to disappoint her. I mean, I really screwed it up with the California thing, but
that's all right. We worked through it.
But I don't want to disappoint her. So I think we're good. Now, I just have to get through the next 3 years of college.
Yes.
And I don't know what's going to be like this first month or however long she's been there. It's been okay. I've been good.
Because we have been very busy.
Real busy. But I don't know what's worse, dropping your daughter off at college for the first time or
having her bring a boy home.
Yeah, like when she tells you she's going to get married or she's moving in or, I think about that. And I think about, I haven't lived with many women, but I remember when I was younger, like the first girl that I lived with. And I remember her parents coming across like way overly protective.
Now you know why.
Now I know why. and they
know firsthand why.
And they were very, very sweet people, very, very nice people. But I was 20.
They hated you.
I'm sure they did.
Yeah.
I mean, deep down inside, they had one. They didn't hate me, but they had one eye open. That was in my 20s, and I'm naive, stupid, arrogant. And I'm sitting here going, "Screw you, man. What's your problem? Like, we're adults." I was like 28. No,
yeah.
I'm not an adult at 28. I mean,
I don't want to be an adult at 40.
At 49, I look back and I go, "Oh my God!" At 28, the things that I did, no way.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going to be worse. When she goes out in the real world and she lives by herself, maybe she decides to move somewhere, like those parents, their kids are like, I'm moving to New York, I'm moving to LA. No.
I
So
need her to be close to me.
I want to go travel the world by myself. No, you don't, and no, you won't. The world is not a good place.
I mean, like bees. Mommy still cries sometimes by herself.
Right.
And I really just, can we do like ladies trips? Is that what you need? You
Yeah.
need like you need something?
Yeah, something.
Let's be, we're besties.
We're besties. So that's this week's episode. Drinking with the Beezers. And I still, I can hear somebody listening asking this question. They're going, are you going to allow her, if she's drinking in college, drink when she comes home? The answer is no.
Why?
Because my rules, my house, my roof.
I'm just asking because your mother bought you a keg for your 18th birthday. I'm just asking.
As a parent, the past is very blurred.
You forget that.
And look how I turned out.
Uh-huh.
Not good.
Yeah.
So
I couldn't be like, oh, margarita day
No.
or mimosas. Oh, my God, you're going to ruin. Listen, this is my bestie.
not until
I can't have like brunch and mimosas with my daughter.
not until she at 21 you can.
My God.
At 21 you can.
My house, also my rules.
No.
And we do mimosas on Sundays for brunch.
When have we ever, one, done brunch?
Well, she's old enough now.
Two, done. What is this Mimosa Sunday brunch day you speak of?
I really would love to do it. She's old enough to do it now.
So you're going to start doing brunch on Sundays and cooking on Sundays just to give
Yeah.
your daughter champagne and orange juice?
Well, not really my daughter, but I mean, I like champagne and orange juice.
Well, then I tell you what, this Sunday, why don't you make champagne and orange juice and cook us some brunch?
Are you going to do mimosas with me?
No, I'm not a mimosa person. I just want brunch.
You're a ruiner.
I want some sausage and
See?
some eggs and some bacon and some toast and some pancakes and
See,
some
that's why Bees has to be here.
French toast.
I want some fucking French toast.
Fucking French toast. And a mimosa and some
See?
fucking French toast.
You're not a boy. You don't like to brunch the proper way.
Dude, you've never brunched. I've never seen you. Me and the girls are doing brunch. I've never seen you do that.
All right. I don't want to talk about it.
Tell me when you've ever gone. I'm going to brunch.
I will have not gone to brunch. I don't have any friends to go to brunch with.
So what are you talking about? What is this brunch and mimosas?
Bees is old enough to go now. So now when she comes home, she's not home very often because she's in school. So you don't have anything to worry
Wait a
about.
minute, she's old enough to go where? To go eat brunch?
I don't know why you're having such a heart attack about this now.
No, don't do that because you know you're lost. I'm trying to understand this.
I'm not lost. I
hold
said
on.
I would like to do this. And you're like, why?
No.
You never did it.
Answer this question.
Yes.
She's old enough to do what?
To go and do little lady brunch.
She's been old enough to go do lady brunch for 10 years.
Not with mimosas.
She's still not old enough to go somewhere.
No, but she can do it here and we can have a little lady time. It's more fun because then she comes home and we're excited to see her and we do a little lady time, a little lady brunch.
So you're going to have lady brunch mimosa time and feed your underage daughter alcohol.
Probably.
You're a horrible parent.
Okay, I'll take it. They're still alive. I have raised 2 children, and they are alive.
Okay. All right. Well, just know that you're
And really good people.
You're
I
just-
think I did okay.
you're just contributing. I mean, you are breaking the law.
And you know what? She waited until she was in college. So I think I'm all right.
Okay. You're breaking the law. I'm just telling you,
well.
you're breaking the law.
Come and get me.
Can we get you? All right. Well, she's safe. She's good.
She is.
She's minding her business, and we're proud of her.
We are.
But this is a new one. This is a new one for me.
Yeah.
And then by next week's episode, going back to last week's episode, we'll have Kinsey here, her best friend,
Yeah.
living with us.
Yep.
So I don't even know if we're
She's hired. She's hired.
hired help.
Hired help. Yeah.
Hired help. That's what she is. Hired help. All right. Give us a like, share, follow on all the social at Listen to the BS, thebaileyshow.com. If you'd like to subscribe to all the shows and get all of these shows from the past, please do that. We appreciate that. If you want to sponsor, like some of our new sponsors, again, thebaileyshow.com. Subscribe to the YouTube page, the newsletter. This is going to be a big week. We're going to have some really exciting guests on this week. I would tell you who they are, but
you can't.
I can.
I don't think you should.
But you're gonna put stuff together from what I said earlier.
You're gonna ruin the surprise. Don't be a ruiner.
So expansion of the podcast, the
Yay.
vision. I don't want to say the dream, but the vision is coming to fruition. Trust me on this one. This is going to be one of those things when it's all said and done. I'm going to say, I told you so. I promise you. I've done. This is not the time and place to do my whole diatribe on the future of radio, but I've said it to those that listen to the BS numerous times. It's happening. And then Podcast and Pours 4 is going to be awesome. So anyway, Tuna, you can't snore on the podcast, Tutus.
She just has stuff to say.
What do you got to say, Tutus?
Tuna, you got stuff to say? Oh, thank you. Got Piggy stuff to say? Okay. Thank you.
Okay, Tutus. All right, you got anything before we get out?
But I just love you, and I love brunch.
Okay. All right, as always, we appreciate the support. Enjoy the episodes all this week. Thanks again, and we'll talk to you soon. Oops, that's the wrong one. And bye.
I realize not everyone feels this way, and if you are okay with this stage of your life, honestly, more power to you.
Thanks for listening. Get more information at episodes on thebaileyshow.com.
Honey, I raised the kids.
Subscribe at thebaileyshow.com. Yeah, baby.